Good morning, Live, Build, Change family. I was just aware this morning as I started thinking about this recording that it could come across sometimes on these morning mindset episodes like I am coming to you from some kind of a spiritual wonderland and don't have any problems, which is exactly untrue. I just today received a letter from, let's just say, a government agency telling me that one of my business ventures that I have had online for over 3 years is illegal and has to be shut down. And how do you handle that kind of stuff? You know, it's just a demonstration to you that I face the same kind of things that you do. You know, that'll be a big financial hit, having to close that down. And the point that they're making to me is that I've used some materials that were copyrighted and were not mine to use, which I did not. They think I did, but I haven't. And it's one of those things that happens, you know? Life happens. Circumstances change. Things that you're waiting on and expecting and hoping for don't pan out. What do you do in those times? Well, I'm by no means perfect. You know, when this news first came, I was disappointed. I was discouraged. I was even a little angry and frustrated. And I started to write a quick email response defending myself and telling all the reasons why what they think is true is not true. And those are all options. But I decided in the end, as I thought about it and relaxed and prayed about it, that God is in control. And it is probably not going to be worth my time or effort or expense to try and fight a government agency over something like this. Because my course did have to do with government-related issues. It was a mortgage training program to help people study for a particular test to become a mortgage loan officer. And it's quite possible I overlooked something or that I ignorantly did something that was not within their guidelines. I don't think so, but it's possible. And so my approach is to trust God. That's what I've decided after the anger, after being upset, after feeling disappointed and discouraged and down. And I'm telling you all this just to say, I feel it too. I experience those same kind of things that you do. And we all are on the hook to submit our will, our emotions, our minds to the will of God and to His leadership day by day by day. So living as a person with the Holy Spirit of God in me, I just have to rebound. I have to tell myself this is God's will. This is not the end of the world. This is something I will definitely have to figure out a way to deal with in terms of business structure and finances and things like that. But none of it is insurmountable because God is on my side. The scriptures say nothing is impossible with God. Do you really believe that? When the hard times come into your life, when the difficulties arise, do you believe it? Because the reality is, if you don't trust that that is true, you will respond as if it is not true. You will respond in panic or fear or anxiety. You will respond in ways that show what you truly believe. That this circumstance you're facing is outside God's realm of control, that it's impossible, that it's a terrible, fearful thing that somehow got past Him. But I'm thankful today. I'm oh so thankful that God has just demonstrated to me His faithfulness to remind me that this circumstance, as bad as it is not outside His control. So what are the circumstances you're facing right now? It might be an illness, might be a death in your family, might be a heavy load of responsibility. What is it? What is it that you're facing? Can you say that you believe God is in control of that and that nothing is impossible for Him? He can and He will get you through this because He is your good Father and your good God. Tomorrow we're going to start talking about the book of Romans chapter 6 on the Morning Mindset edition of Live, Build, Change. I hope you'll join me.